An unreleased song is a song that has been produced but not released to the public yet. This could be for various reasons, such as not fitting what the artist at the time is going for, copyright issues, etc. But something that I find common with a lot of unreleased songs is just the disturbing nature and just what they were based off of and what the person was going through at the time of making the song. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about unreleased songs by your favorite artists that I find disturbing. The Curse is an unreleased song by Travis Scott where he talks about his mother's financial struggles, people and friends specifically turning their backs on you when you get successful, and his issues of trust. And this song was originally for Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight in 2016. But what makes it creepy to me is because this song, I don't know if it was like this for other people, but I started hearing the song a lot when the whole Astro World thing happened with the whole, with that whole, how would I describe that as? I guess disaster, I would say. Yeah, so the disaster of the thing. And in the song, the chorus is basically, they love you, then they hate you, that's the curse. Niggas always plotting on your worth, but mom always taught you put in work, yeah, put in work. When your niggas switch up on you, that's the worst. They love you, then they hate you, that's the curse. And I find that just ironic because before the whole Astro World tragedy, he was like literally at the peak of everything. And now, it kind of seems back like that, like he never really fell off, which he talks about in the song. He says, still coming down but never falling off, yeah, which I find like it's just real eerie how this was made, and then it fit his situation years later, like 5 years later, and this song seems like it was just made to talk about this. And in his song Parasail off of his last album Utopia, he did say they love you then they hate you, that's the curse, but it was just a bar, it's just a line. But yeah, this song's just real eerie. The instrumental is real creepy to me. It's just disturbing to me. It just seems like a premonition in a way, like he knew something, and it just fit his situation completely, what he was doing afterwards. And now no one's really talking about that, but that tragedy, there was a lot of weird videos when that first happened. People talking about way more people passed than they revealed, videos of him looking like he was staring at bodies. And yeah, this was just I can make a whole video about that. But The Curse by Travis Scott, and it's a good Travis Scott song. Like, this is finished and everything. You can find the link on YouTube. This is completely finished. But just the whole love you then they hate you, that's the curse part, it's just, I don't know. And before I forget to mention this, he also dissed Tyga in the song, who at the time was with his baby mom Kylie Jenner. In the second verse, he says they might hit you at that Tyga never treat you right, which is a dig at how he was treating Kylie at the time. Then he said something about, I might have to pull a Cosby 30 bitches overnight. You could probably assume what that is. But The Curse, this is one of the songs, this is one of my favorite songs that's going to be on this list. This is a finished song, it's just leaked, but yeah, real creepy to me.
We had the girls before we had a deal. I'm a Houston nigga, that's a baby here, that's the curse. Yeah. They love you, then they hate you, that's the curse. Yeah. They love you, then they hate you, that's the curse. But your mama always taught you put in work.
The set was demonic. Travis was demonic. We were literally in hell. Like, it felt like we were in hell. That people were bleeding out of their mouths and their nose. People were screaming bloody murder, literally begging for help from anybody. There's nothing that anybody could do. The floors were covered in bodies. You're doing your very best. We're fighting for our fucking lives. We're doing our very best. I'm surrounded by unconscious bodies. I don't even know if these people were alive. There's just people all around you with their eyes rolled in the back of their heads, just being moved with the crowds.
Never See Me Again is an unfinished and leaked song by Kanye West, and a lot of people believe this was during the 2009 self-exile he had going on when he ran up on stage drunk at the VMAs and took Taylor Swift's award. And people believe that because of some of the lyrics where he talks about, people never seeing him again, this being his last song. Because at this time he was in Japan, and when he went there, he kind of became a new person, but he was also really depressed. So he was like in a really bad mental state. And some people say that because the sample is from an artist who unalived herself, that he was maybe planning on doing the same thing, because a lot of the lyrics are dark. He is saying a lot of things like, it'll be a long time before you ever see me again. Don't worry about me, worry about you. Don't worry about all the things I've been through. He also says things about maybe I should start being real. Maybe I should get on Twitter, which we all know is Kanye's probably worst enemy. At this time, him and his ex-fiance had split up. His mom, Donda, had passed away a year earlier, and he was just really just messed up in the head at this time. It looked like this did seem like a last song, and it seemed like he was going to do that, but he turned it around. He made My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and this song kind of has a parallel to it, which is called See Me Now, which is kind of like a triumphant, like, victory, instead of this, which was just a sad, like, final curtain call in a way. And it's really good that this didn't come out, because we don't know if we would still have Kanye West if this song would have came out. And yeah, it's just really a dark reminder of to like where he was mentally and what he was, going through at the time. But it's really personal. It's real, it's real open. So I mean, if you like vulnerable music, then you might like this song. It's real long and it's not finished, obviously. So there's some, a lot of freestyles and stuff. But it's a good song.
Of this song, and some lyrics found their power led fans thinking that Kanye was talking about suicide during a controversial part of his career. According to leakers, multiple versions of this song are said to exist. The version that everyone knows is the first version, with heavy auto-tune, a more basic instrumental, as well as a heavy telephone-like vocal effect. The second version, leaked on October 2nd, 2022, there's also more versions of the song that has not been publicly leaked. The song was apparently revisited, or at least remembered during production in the Donda era, both during the With Child era and near the final release of Donda. We're glad that Kanye is still alive and well. Imagine how the hip-hop scene would have been without him.
King Von is one of the only few demons we done seen die who professed out of his mouth. The Bible says, what's in your heart, it go come out of your mouth. He said, I'm a demon, man, I'm on demon time. After his death, the FBI said, hey, or whoever said, hey, we got evidence that he killed that girl. He was in a documentary laughing. You know how sick you gotta be?
Something was wrong with him. That's not human, man. You're not regular, man. Nigga was the devil, man. That nigga was the devil, man. Real. That nigga was the fucking devil, man.
Wait is an unreleased song by King Von, and it's really just him talking about things he's done in the past. It's kind of like just, average snitching thing. It's like a hot nigga, for real. He talks about shooting up a high school when his friend's LA. He talks about laughing at rapper JoJo dying when he died. He said he doesn't remember his first kiss, but he remembers his first lick. Says he doesn't remember his first bitch, but he remembers his first hit. And it's just a self-snitching song, and all this stuff is just creepier when it comes to him, because this nigga wasn't lying with what he was saying. Like, all this stuff he's saying he did, he most likely did. And this is just another one of those authentic tales from Vaughn, but I mean, shit, just from the grave, because this shit's never gonna be released.
Saddened by the news that he was murdered then.
Man, that shit hurt. I didn't go to sleep that night. I can't believe that shit. Hold on, man.
Anyone who could kill FBG Duck. A short time later, they increased the reward to $100,000. Okay, and after the murder, they purchased some necklaces for the O Block GDs. Okay, we all know about the purchases of all them O Block chains.
And last but not least is Prayer by Kendrick Lamar. This is an unreleased song, and this song is the best song out of all these songs on this list. And it's maybe not disturbing, more as it's probably as disturbing as it is beautiful. But on this song, he's basically reflecting over the voices of art, such as Michael Jackson, and he's talking from the perspective of art that has been created. Like, he's not talking about the creator, he's talking about the art itself. So he's speaking from the point of view of the ABC song by the Jackson 5. He's talking about all the things that happened to Michael Jackson when he was younger, and what happened to him as an adult. saying that the legacy of the song died out after he died, and even after he was brought up. They were talking about his cases still with the kids or whatever. And then he was talking about the "I Have a Dream" speech, which he said lived on even after Martin Luther King's assassination. And he also talks about the irony of the speech being, perfect for people at the time, while the creator of the speech was, having infidelities, cheating with white women on his black wife. The crazy part about this song is this was an early version of the Heart Part 5. And we all know the Heart Part 5 where he's talking, the perspective of people like Nipsey Hussle, Kanye, Jussie Smollett, Will Smith, a bunch of black historical people. And this is a pretty good song. It's really beautiful. It's gonna be hard to find on YouTube, but there is a link for it on the one video if you just search it up. But yeah, just the lyricism of this song, bro. This is why Kendrick's a real rapper. For real. Like a lot of these other rappers can't really be compared to him for that reason. They might have better numbers, but when it comes to actually writing and what they're like, the content of their song and what they're talking about, no one is probably gonna be messing with Kendrick for a little minute. But yeah, that's The Prayer. It's a beautiful song, a little dark, but just it's real art, real personal.
Speaking on changes was outside the norm. The person responsible, my creator. He never conformed or used hatred to form as retaliation.
Hold on, let me explain something to them real quick. Before everybody starts screaming and saying, oh, like I told y'all earlier, you motherfuckers entered the rapture. And if ain't nobody flying up to heaven right now, obviously all y'all motherfuckers going to hell. Right with me. So, let's get it. Oh, you already here. I'm so sorry. You can't get out. You're stuck. It's over. You heard the song a million times and you didn't even know. That's up, but I still love you anyway.
And with that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. I wanted to make something that wasn't going to take me too long to upload or edit. And if this gets 40 likes in like the first 2 weeks, I'll do a part 2. Just make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. And just comment something about someone who was in this video.